السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته وبعد الحمد لله وكفى ثم الصلاة والسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى وبعد inshallah we'd like to transfer to you today the statement, or I would say the advice of our noble scholar, the Imam, the Shaykh al-Islam, the Faqih al-Zaman, the Mufti of the Muslimun, Shaykh al-Salih, Muhammad ibn Salih al-Uthaimeen. May Allah the Almighty have mercy on his soul. We ask Allah the Almighty to unite us in Jannah with him. Ikhwanan ala sururin mutaqabilin. Ameen. Inshallah, I would, like you to listen to the Sheikh. Inshallah, it's going to be in Arabic, and then we will try to translate it to English to the best of our ability. And I want you to listen to the Sheikh, even though some of you may not understand what the Sheikh is saying. But sometimes just listening to the voice of the Sheikh, it softens the heart. And what I'm saying, it is a truth and it is experience. Sometimes, wallah, I will listen to the Sheikh and you know, tears just flow from my eye, and like the pious predecessor said, or the pious predecessor said, the awliya Allah are those whom, when you just look at them, they remind you of Allah the Almighty. They don't even have to speak, just looking at them reminds you of Allah the Almighty. We ask Allah the Almighty to make us amongst His awliya. Ameen. So I'm gonna let you listen to the Sheikh, and then I will continue with further with the translation, inshallah.
هذا المسجد اتخذه المنافقون، وفي هذا إشارة إلى أن كل منافق يود أن يتفرق المؤمنون.
The Sheikh said هذا المسجد اتخذه المنافقون، وفي هذا إشارة على أن كل منافق يود أن يتفرق المسلمون. The Sheikh said, and this masjid is built by the hypocrites. And this is a proof that the hypocrites want the believers to be, divided and to be disunited. And the Sheikh is talking about a masjid that you may not know what the Sheikh is talking about, because this is it's not in the context. So I'll put it in the context so that you will understand. The Sheikh is talking about the masjid that is called Masjid al-Dirar, and this masjid, Allah the Almighty mentioned this masjid in Surah At-Tawbah in ayah 107, and I would like you to listen to the verse, and then afterwards we will translate it, then we will move on with our translation, inshallah. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم.
والذين اتخذوا مسجدا ضرارا وكفرا وتفريقا
بين المؤمنين وإرصادا لمن حارب الله ورسوله من قبل
وليحلفن إن أردنا إلا الحسنى والله يشهد
إنهم لكاذبون. لا تقم فيه أبدا.
لا تقم فيه أبدا.
لمسجد أسس على التقوى من أول يوم أحق أن تقوم فيه رجال يحبون أن يتطهروا والله يحب المطهرين. The translation of this ayah is as follows. Allah the Almighty said, and as for those who put up a mosque by way of harming and disbelief, meaning by way of harming the believers, and to disunite the believers, and as an outpost for those who wage war against Allah and His Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Allah the Almighty said, they will indeed swear that their intention is nothing but good. Allah bears witness that they are certainly lies. Then Allah the Almighty prohibited His Messenger from stepping his foot into that masjid, as Allah the Almighty said, لا تقم فيه أبدا, and never stand in that masjid. لمسجد أسس على التقوى من أول يوم أحق أن تقوم فيه. Verily, the mosque whose foundation was laid from the first day on piety is more worthy that you stand therein to pray. And this masjid that Allah the Almighty is talking about, meaning the masjid whose foundation is laid on taqwa, is Masjid al-Quba, as our noble scholar Sheikh Al Uthaimeen mentioned in his explanation of this ayah. And now let us listen what the Sheikh said. And the Sheikh said, and this is a proof that the hypocrites, they want the believers to be disunited. What did the Sheikh say afterwards?
وبذلك يجب أن نحترز من القوم الذين يشون بين المؤمنين ولا سيما بين الشباب وطلبة العلم ليفرقوا جمعا.
Subhanallah. Then the Sheikh said afterwards, he said, and because of this, I mean, due to what they have mentioned so far about the character of the hypocrites, he said it is a must upon us to be cautious and to be careful of those people who want to create confusion between the Muslims. He said especially between the youth and between the students of knowledge. Those who don't want to see the students of knowledge together, rather they want to what? Separate between them. Let us listen what the Sheikh say afterwards.
ويشتتوا شملهم وأن نعلم أن هذا من خصال من؟
المنافقون.
وأن كل إنسان يحب أن تتفرق الأمة فإنه فيه خصلة من النفاق.
Then the Sheikh said, and also it is a must upon us to know that doing that is from the character of the hypocrites. وأن نعلم أن كل إنسان يريد أن يتفرق الأمة أو تتفرق الأمة ففيه خصلة من خصال النفاق. That every human, anybody who wants the ummah to be disunited, he has one of the qualities of hypocrisy in him. We ask Allah the Almighty to keep us far away from that. Ameen.
بخلاف الذي يحب أن تجتمع الأمة ويلم الشعب فإن هذا من المؤمنين.
ما شاء الله. Then the Shaykh said بخلاف الذي يريد أن تجتمع الأمة ويلم الشعب. ففي هذا يعني فيه خصلة من الإيمان فهذا يدل على أنه من المؤمنين. And he said, contrary to that individual who wants the ummah to be united, you know, he wants to see the students of knowledge together. He wants to see the youth, those who are upon the manhaj Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. We're not talking about the people of innovations. Of course, we cannot be united with the people of innovations. We're talking about the people who are on the same manhaj, people who are calling to the same book and the same sunnah, those who attribute themselves to the manhaj of Ahlul Sunnah wal Jama'ah, and they apply the Quran and the Sunnah according to the understanding of the what? The Salaf as-Salih. We must do all that we can to bring them together. So whoever works and put efforts towards doing this, then he's going to get what? A big reward. But whoever runs after and put all his effort in order to disunite the students of knowledge, you understand, by accusing this with this, accusing that with this, in order to cause confusion amongst them, then that individual has a quality of hypocrisy in him. And do not think that you are not or you cannot be a hypocrite. You understand, just because you sit in the masjid and read some book, or you stand on the minbar and address the people, wallahi, you can be a hypocrite. I am not secure from being a hypocrite. If Omar ibn al-Khattab is asking Hudhayfa, and that is the Sahib Sirrul Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is asking him, am I amongst the hypocrites whom the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam gave you their names? He said, no, and I will not inform anyone after you. So if Omar is not secure of being a hypocrite, then how about you and me? How about you and me? So we have to double check ourselves. Wallahi, we have to double check ourselves and not allow shaitan to play with us, because this is one of the ways of shaitan. Do not think that, yes, I'm the one who is right Yes, we're the one who are fighting what? The people of innovation. We are the one who are protecting the Aqidah of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. Listen to what the Sheikh will say afterwards.
ولهذا أخبر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم
عليه
بأن
الصلاة
فساد
والسلام.
ذات البين من الحالقة. قال ولا أقول تحلق الرأس ولكنها تحلق الدين.
سبحان الله.
فعلى كل حال.
Then the Sheikh said, this is the reason why the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he informed his companions that doing this, meaning causing disunity amongst the Muslimun, is one of the things that shave your religion. Meaning he called it what? Al-halika, meaning shaver. And he said, La halikata shar wa innama la halikata ras wa innama halikata ad-din. I don't mean that it shaves the what? The head, rather it shaves the religion. So they are shavers of the religion. This is something that shaves your religion away. So we have to be careful of that.
المنافقون لا شك أنهم يحبون أن يتفرق المؤمنون. يفرق بينهم حتى باسم الإسلام.
Subhanallah. Listen carefully. The Sheikh said the hypocrites, whom you and me is not secure from being one of them. We have to ask Allah the Almighty to protect us. Ameen. He said the hypocrite, they do all that they can in order to separate between the Muslims and the believers, even if it is with the name of Islam or with the name of the religion, meaning they will use the religion to separate between the Muslims. Listen to it again. Or with the name of Aqidah, claiming that, oh, I'm preserved, like I mentioned earlier, we are the preservers of the Aqidah. You know, we are the defenders of the Da'wah as-Salafiyah. Come on, who said that you are the defender of the Da'wah of Salafiyah? Who gave you that position? Listen carefully.
أو ما أشبه ذلك. حتى لو اختلف الناس بأمور لا علاقة لها بالعقيدة حولوها إلى اختلاف في العقيدة.
سبحان الله. The Sheikh said حتى لو اختلف الناس في أمور لا علاقة لها بالعقيدة حولوها إلى الخلاف في العقيدة. Even if the people disagree in something that has no connection to the Aqidah, they will connect it with the Aqidah and turn, habba kubba, they will turn this, a small seed to mountain. This is what the people, to a mountain, this is what the people do. يجعلون الحبة قبة. And this is what is going on in our community. Wallahi. People will say to you, listen man, I don't even want to see your face. Why? Because he see you hanging out with somebody that he doesn't get along with, or somebody that he think that is not upon the what? Manhaj, and you don't think that the person is not upon the what? The manhaj. If I disagree with you about something that does not relate to the what? Aqidah, you're gonna consider this as what? Wala wal bara? I don't even want to see your face. Come on. Is this what our Prophet teach us? Then listen to what our scholar Sheikh Uthaimeen is saying.
وقالوا والله هذه عقيدة وإحنا يجب أن نحمي عقيدتنا ويجب أن نفعل.
You see? He said this is what they justify their action with. They say, oh, this is the Aqidah, and it is our Aqidah, and we gotta preserve the Aqidah. We gotta preserve the Dawah. So for that reason you are off it, even if it has nothing to do with the what? With the Aqidah. Wallahi, this is one of the ways of shaitan. You may not believe, because shaitan yuzayyinu lil insani su'a amali. Shaitan sometimes makes your evil deed first seeming to you, and he will come to you from every angle. Look at the one who killed Ali, the son of Abi Talib. This is the son of the uncle of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, the one who is married to the daughter of Rasulullah, Fatima Zahra, one of the four whom Allah the Almighty gave glad tidings of Jannah, and he is the fourth of the Khalifa al-Rashidin, the one whom the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said to him on the day of the battle of Khaybar, لَأُعْطِيَنَّ الرَّايَةَ غَدًا رَجُلًا يُحِبُّهُ اللَّهُ وَيُحِبُّهُ رسوله. I mean, رجل يحب الله ويحبه الله. Mean يحبه الله ويحبه رسوله. He said, I will give the banner tomorrow to a man whom Allah the Almighty loves and whom His Messenger loves. And that was Ali radiallahu anhu. The one who killed him, his name is Abdul Rahman ibn Maljam. And he claimed that what he did was jihad. And when he was captured in order to be killed for killing Ali, you know what he said? He said, listen man, I don't want you to just chop my head off. I want you to cut my meat into what? I want you to cut my flesh into pieces because I want to be tortured in the sake of Allah the Almighty. You see how Shaitan make his evil deed first seeming to him? This is what we see the people do today, man. They will say to you, man, I hate you for the sake of Allah the Almighty. You know, I hate you for the sake of Allah the Almighty. You guys say you hate somebody for the sake of Allah the Almighty? You know, for what reason? Based on what? You ask them based on umur la haqiqata laha. Like our noble scholar said, Sheikh Fala Ismail, may Allah the Almighty have mercy on him. So let us listen to what our Sheikh said.
وهذه يعني بادرة خطيرة جدا.
سبحان الله.
ومع الأسف أنها توجد الآن في بعض الأمكنة. ومن بعض الشباب.
Subhanallah. The Sheikh said this is something that is very, very dangerous. This is a very dangerous issue. But unfortunately, مع الأسف توجد الآن في بعض الأمكنة. These are the things these are the things going on in some places, in some countries, in some places like our, like our neighborhood. And all of you know what is going on in our neighborhood, and within some youth. And this is what some youth do, causing problems, man. Well, like causing problems in the society. Disunity. How can we progress with this? So we ask Allah the Almighty to bring the Shabab together. We ask Allah the Almighty to unite the students of knowledge, those who spend their time outside the country, sitting with the scholars, learning. We ask Allah the Almighty to keep them firm upon the manhaj and bring them back home to their people and teach them, call the people to the dawah of Salafiyah, man. The people of innovation are working hard. And we the ones that are upon the manhaj of the truth, we're playing around, man. We're playing around. Subhanallah. Subhanallah. And now the Sheikh said, and what is a must upon us is to be united and not to be disunited, regardless of what the situation may be. Kala mahma ken. We should be united and not be disunited regardless of what the situation may be. As long as all of us are upon the manhaj of what? Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah.
قال النبي عليه الصلاة والسلام لأبي موسى ومعاذ بن جبل حين بعثهما إلى اليمن قال تطاوعا ولا تختلفا.
Subhanallah. Then he gave us a beautiful example to when the Prophet ﷺ sent Abu Musa al-Ash'ari and Mu'adh ibn Jabal to Yemen. He said to them, Tatawa'a wa la takhtalifa, meaning obey one another and do not disagree with one another. Why? Because if you all disagree with one another, this will lead what? This will lead to what? This will lead to your failure in your mission. You will not be successful. Subhanallah. The Prophet commanded them to follow and obey one another even if it is not in their interest. Even if it is not in their interest, they still have to what? Do it in order to preserve the unity. Alright, so this is what the Sheikh said. Now I'm going to repeat it once again so that you can hear what the Sheikh said, all in Arabic, inshallah.
لكن قال يهدم لأنه عقوبة على صاحبه. طيب، هذا المسجد اتخذه المنافقون، وفي هذا إشارة إلى أن كل منافق يود أن يتفرق المؤمنون، وبذلك يجب أن نحترز من القوم الذين يشون بين المؤمنين.
وفي ذلك يجب أن نحترز من القوم الذين يشون بين المؤمنين. Meaning we must be careful and be cautious of those people who create confusions and problems amongst the believers.
ولا سيما بين الشباب وطلبة العلم ليفرقوا جمعه.
You say ولا سيما بين الشباب وطلبة العلم ليفرقوا جمعهم. He said, especially those who try to bring confusion amongst the youth and the students of knowledge in order to to separate their unity.
ويشتت شملهم وأن نعلم أن هذا من خصال من المنافقين.
He said, وأن نعلم أن هذا من خصال المنافقين. And we must know that this, our doing that, is one of the what, the character of the one of the characters of the what, of the hypocrites.
وأن كل إنسان يحب أن تتفرق الأمة فإنه فيه خصلة من النفاق.
وأن كل إنسان يريد أن تتفرق الأمة فإنه فيه خصلة من النفاق. And that every human being or anyone who wants the ummah to be disunited has one of the qualities of hypocrisy in him.
بخلاف الذي يحب أن تجتمع الأمة ويلم الشعب فإن هذا من المؤمنين.
He said بخلاف الذي يريد أن تجتمع الأمة ويلم الشعب فإن هذا من المؤمنين. He said contrary to that individual who wants the ummah to be united and the sha'b, meaning the society, to be together, he said this one is amongst the what? The believers.
ولهذا أخبر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم بأن فساد ذات البين من الحالقة. قال ولا أقول تحلق الرأس ولكنها تحلق الدين.
He said ولهذا أخبر النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم بأن فساد ذات البين من الحالقة. لا أقول بأنها تحلق الرأس وإنما تحلق الدين. He said this is the reason why the Prophet صلى الله عليه وسلم informed the Ummah that corruption or corrupting between the relationship of the people is a halika, meaning it's a shaver. And then he said, I don't mean it's a shaver of the head, rather it is the shaver of the deen.
فعلى كل حال المنافقون لا شك أنهم يحبون أن يتفرق المؤمنون يفرق بينهم حتى باسم الإسلام.
Then the Sheikh said على كل حال فإن المنافقين يعني يريدون أن يتفرق أن يفرقوا بين المؤمنين يعني حتى باسم الإسلام. He said, the point is, you just have to understand that the hypocrites want the believers to be separated. They want them to separate it regardless of what. Even if they are to use Islam to what? To separate between them, they will do it. And like I mentioned, and I will repeat that again, no one is secure of being what? A hypocrite. Do not think, and I'll repeat that again, because do not be, do not look at yourself like you are too important or you are too pious to be a hypocrite. Because Umar ibn al-Khattab, he was afraid for himself of being one of the hypocrites. And well, how about me and you? You understand? So if you find yourself, into this type of situation, just stay away from it. Stay away from it. And this is what our noble scholar is advising us with. And I hope, we will listen to the Sheikh, to the Sheikh's advice.
Subhanallah.
He said they will do it even if it's with the name of Deen or with the name of Aqidah or the likes of that.
حتى لو اختلف الناس بأمور لا علاقة لها بالعقيدة حولوها إلى اختلاف في العقيدة.
Subhanallah. He said حتى لو اختلف الناس في أمور لا علاقة لها بالعقيدة حولوها إلى الاختلاف في العقيدة. Even to the point that if the people disagree in something that has no connection with the Aqidah, they will turn it to be a khilaf in Aqidah. وإنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون.
وقالوا والله هذه عقيدة وإحنا يجب أن نحمي عقيدتنا ويجب أن نفعل.
Subhanallah. Then the Shaykh said, and they will say, وقالوا يعني هذه عقيدة ويجب علينا أن نحمي عقيدتنا وأن نفعل وأن نفعل. It will be like, this is our religion, this is our aqidah, akhi, we got to preserve the aqidah. That's how they talk, and this is how the Shaykh said too. They say, وقالوا هذا عقيدة ويجب أن نحمي عقيدتنا. فيتفرق الناس. Subhanallah.
يعني بادرة خطيرة جدا.
The Shaykh said this is something that is very dangerous.
توجد الآن في بعض الأمكنة.
لكن مع الأسف توجد الآن في بعض الأمكنة وفي بعض الشباب. But unfortunately, this can be found in some places. And I mentioned, and all of you know, what is going on in our community. May Allah the Almighty guide us.
ومن بعض الشباب. والواجب الاتفاق وعدم الاختلاف مهما
He said what is upon us is to be al-wajib al-ittifaq wa adam al-ikhtilaf mahma amkin. So we gotta do all that we can to be united and not to be disunited, regardless of what the situation may be. You know, because mashallah, like I said, we have a lot of students who have studied. I mean, and are still studying. We need to see the fruit of their ilm. But without unity, we will not see the fruit. So we have to get rid of these things. But let the Almighty guide us. I mean, I'm not gonna prolong. I think, we heard enough. So let us listen to our Sheikh reciting some verses from the Book of Allah the Almighty, because this is the shifa, this is the healing for our hearts.
أفمن أسس بنيانه على تقوى من الله ورضوان خير أم من أسس بنيانه على شفا جرف هار فانهار به في نار جهنم والله لا يهدي القوم الظالمين.
سبحان الله.
لا يزال بنيانهم الذي بنوا ريبة في قلوبهم إلا أن
تقطع قلوبهم
والله عليم حكيم.
يا سلام.
إن الله اشترى من المؤمنين
أنفسهم وأموالهم بأن لهم الجنة يقاتلون في سبيل الله فيقتلون ويقتلون وعدا عليه حقا في التوراة والإنجيل والقرآن ومن أوفى
بعهده
من الله فاستبشروا ببيعكم الذي بايعتم به وذلك هو الفوز العظيم.